Hey everyone, welcome back to the Missy Money channel. I'm Missy and I'm a mom of 3 and the owner of Missy Money, a small business that specializes in minimalist and aesthetic cash stuffing essentials to help inspire and motivate you on your personal finance journey. Today I'm going to be cash stuffing my 4th paycheck of August, including variable expenses, sinking funds, and savings challenges. Stay tuned. All right, well, I cannot believe it is the 4th week of August. This month has flown by, and I know that it feels early for the 4th week of August, but as I mentioned a couple weeks ago, August is a magic month for me. So August is a month where I will have an extra pay period and an extra payday, and so next Friday I will be filming what that magic paycheck is, but this is technically my 4th paycheck, my 4th week of August. So I will go ahead and get started as always by seeing what I have left over in my variable expenses for this week and deciding if I want to roll any leftover cash over to the next pay period or unstuff it and contribute to savings challenges. So first is groceries, and we'll just see what we have left in each of these. Groceries has $28 left. That's pretty good. I'll go ahead and unstuff that. Next is eating out. That was fully spent this week. Gas, I did not spend this week, but I'm going to go ahead and roll that over to the next pay period because I will be filling up this week for sure. Spending does have some left. Let's see what we've got. We've got $13 left in spending. I'll go ahead and set that aside. Next is family. That was fully spent this week. Kindness, I still have my $5 in here. I'm going to go ahead and roll that over to the next pay period. And then miscellaneous, I have some left. $18. I'm going to go ahead and unstuff that. And then as always, I will not unstuff my spent envelope until it's the very, very end of the month. And even though this is my 4th paycheck of August, because I've got that magic month extra pay period in August, I'm going to go ahead and continue filling in the spent envelope over the course of the next 2 pay periods. And so it won't be until my very first video of September that I unstuff my spent envelope. But one thing I did want to mention is I did start this spent envelope expense tracker. This just enables me, if there is a purchase that I make on my credit card or debit card and I'm not able to move the money right away from whatever category envelope it is into my spent envelope, maybe I don't have the right denominations to be able to pull for that purchase, or maybe it was a transaction on a sinking fund and I don't have that sinking fund envelope or binder with me on hand, then I'm just going to mark down what that transaction is for, the date, the category, the amount I need to move, and then once I'm able to move it over, I just put a little check mark. So I just brought these expense trackers to the shop this past week as part of the launch this past Tuesday, and I like having that in there. So that's a new ad for my spent folder. So that is it for unstuffing my variable expenses. And if you guys hear my little sweet pup whining in the background, I'm sorry. She's a little old lady. She gets a little ornery sometimes. So sometimes she makes some noises in the background when she's having a minute. All right, so as always, I start each pay period with a paycheck breakdown and cash planning sheet. And that enables me just to take the amount of my paycheck and make sure that I am following kind of the roadmap that I set with my monthly goals in terms of how I'm allocating each dollar within this paycheck. And so today is August 16th. This pay period is going to run from August 16th to August 22nd. And this is my 4th paycheck of August, and so it does represent 25% of the monthly income that I planned on for August. And that's because when I do my monthly planning, I do not count on my magic month extra paycheck, extra pay period, and so I still rely on only 4 paychecks. So this is still 25% of my planned monthly income. And so as always, I keep my one debt payment allocation and all of my bill allocations in the bank. I set aside 25% of my bill and debt payments with every single paycheck. And by the end of the month, so by the end of this allocation, I'll have saved 100% of my monthly bill and debt payments, and that'll be in the bank and ready to auto draft September's payments. And so after this pay period allocation, I'll have that all set up for September. And so All of that will stay in the bank. And then I am going to go ahead and cash stuff my variable expenses into my wallet. So I've planned out my categories and the different denominations that I'll need there. And then I just recently did a whole setup change. So I now have 3 sinking fund binders. I have a long-term sinking fund binder, a short-term sinking fund binder, and then a kids sinking fund binder. So you can see all my categories across all those 3 binders. And again, I just did the denominations planning based on how much I wanted to allocate with this paycheck as well. So the last thing that I planned for are my savings challenges. So I have started to plan for a bulk of my contribution to the 52-week savings challenge, since that amount that I'm contributing on a weekly basis is now getting a little bit higher. And then I will always plan to contribute at least $25 to the vacation savings challenge that I have. But I will also be using some of my leftover funds that I unstuffed from my variable expenses towards that as well. So we will see, once I contribute to the 52-week challenge, the 12-month savings challenge, we'll see what else is left that I can add to this $25 to stuff into the vacation savings challenge. So once I did all of that mapping, I saw that I needed to have $1,085 for this cash stuffing. So I went ahead and went to the bank and got that. All right, so again, this teller slip just matches the $1,085 that I knew I needed. And I will go ahead and get this set up in my cash tray. I have lots of noises in the background. I can hear that the kids just got home too. So sorry if any of those are distracting. Our pup, we call her the little old lady. She's, gosh, 12 years old now. Yeah, 12 years old, almost 13. Sweet thing. And this is the dog that I've told you guys before. She's got Cushing's disease, so she's got a couple things going on with her anyway, but I think her vision, I know for sure, is a little bit blurry. We have her on a daily eye drops to help with that. Because she's not producing like the tears, which I guess is something that can happen when they get older. And so she's got those daily eye drops, but now I think her hearing is starting to get bad, because sometimes I'll call her name and she's not responding as quick as she used to. So I think it's starting to go as well, but she lives a pretty cushy life. She gets lots and lots of naps in every single day. So that's a good thing. All right, I'm just gonna move my planner off to the side here. I'm just going to flip back so I know exactly what I need to stuff in my wallet. So I'm going to start by cash stuffing my variable expenses for the week. These are the envelopes that I know that I'm going to need to access during the week, at least one, probably more than one time. So the first thing I'm going to stuff is groceries. Groceries gets $200 for the week, so I'll do a 100 and 250s. And groceries for us includes anything like food, but it can also include like toiletries or things that we need for the house. So toilet paper, paper towels, like toothpaste, anything like that. Essentially anything that we would get at a grocery store will come from our groceries envelope. Next is eating out. I'm going to do 125. Told you guys I was trying to walk this back, and I did end up using the miscellaneous envelope to supplement our eating out dollars. So fully spent that last week. Part of it though was we just had a really busy week, and so it was our easy button, but still trying to work that down. Gas, I'm gonna add $30 to this envelope since I didn't fill up last week. I will definitely need to this week, so I'm gonna keep that full amount in gas. That'll mean that I have $60 available for gas. Spending is getting $40. And I just want to thank you guys so much for your support during the product launch this past Tuesday. I was just blown away by how many of you just, whether you shopped or just got on the website or just looked at the new items, all of it just means so much to me. And for those of you that have commented on the shop update video, just saying, you know, what you like in the launch and the things that you're excited for, it truly, truly just means so much. Even truly just going to the website and checking it out, or just liking a video or just making a comment, every single way that you all have engaged has just meant so, so much to me. And the kind words and notes about just hoping that the launch went well just meant so much to me. I'm having so much fun looking at and printing your custom category envelopes. That's probably been the funnest part of it, because it's just, it really feels like community, and it really means a lot to me that you're loving the custom envelopes. So just want to thank you so much for all the support during that launch. It's been a busy week, but in the best possible way. So thank you. Family's also getting $40 this week. Kindness, I'm going to add $5. I've already got my 5 from last week, so look for an opportunity for that. And then miscellaneous is getting $40. Miscellaneous is just kind of my catch-all category. And then we already talked about spent, nothing happening with that. So that is it for my weekly wallet, my variable expenses. Next, I will move into my sinking funds. So the first sinking fund binder that I'm going to tackle is my long-term sinking funds. These are sinking funds that I'm hoping to build up over the course of this year and only have to withdraw from once, twice, maybe 0 times over the year. So emergency is getting $40 this pay period. And that'll put emergency at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110. Put this back a little bit just so it lays flat. Hey Lola, I hear ya. Oh, I missed a 5 in here. So emergency actually has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 15, 115. And I think my emergency goal is going to be probably around $2,500 to get my total emergency fund built back to where it was. So my fully funded goal for that would be about $2,500. Christmas is also getting $40 this week. So Christmas now has $500 placeholders, 600, 700, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80. 880 in Christmas. All right, holidays. Holidays is getting $10, and that will put holidays at 50, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150. Next time I'll dip into that will probably be for Halloween costumes for the kiddos. Medical is next. Medical is getting $20 this week. So our medical now has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 135. All right, insurance. Insurance is getting $20 this week. So that means insurance now has 50, 150, 70, 90, 190. All right, home. Home is getting $30 this week, which will put home at 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. $90 in home. Lawn is getting $10, so that will put lawn at $10, $20, $30 for lawn. Dane wants to get like leveling sand. I don't know if you guys have ever done this with your yards or you have seen it done, but it's where you kind of lay down, I think it's like a mix of like mulch or dirt and then sand, and you lay it down on top of your grass in areas where you have like divots or little holes, and it helps even out the yard. We don't have a huge backyard, but it is like kind of a square, nice piece of grass for the kids to play on, and he just wants it to be kind of as level as possible for them to run around and play on it. So we might dip into that when he goes and gets that leveling sand, but it'll be interesting to see how it works. People say that it works really well. If you've done leveling, sand leveling, I don't know what it's called, sand ground leveling in your yard, let me know. Drop a comment and let me know how it's gone for you. All right, car is getting 15 this week. So there's the 10, there's the 5. We've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, $70 in car. Car can be anything from a car wash to car maintenance, kind of anything to do with our cars. And then anniversary is getting $20 this week. That'll put anniversary at 50, 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240. Our anniversary is coming up in September, so we gotta firm up what we want to do for that. All right, so that is it for my long-term sinking funds. Next, I'm going to move to my short-term sinking fund binder, and we will start with shopping. So shopping is getting $25 this week, and that will put shopping at 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 105. Shopping for us is anything outside of clothes, so it's usually things like small Amazon things that we need to pick up, or like a bulk club haul, so if we go to Costco, that kind of thing. All right, date night. Date night's also getting 25. Date night now has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. And date night. All right, family fun. Family fun's also getting 25. And family fun now has 20, 40, 60, 65, $70. I always forget to bend back these binders at the very beginning, and if I do, they lay so nice, so I don't know why I keep forgetting that, but just know if you've got these binders, you can kind of bend them back and then they lay really nice for your cash stuffing. All right, clothing. Clothing is getting $25. So clothing now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 150 in clothing. And this is just for me and Dan. The kids have their own separate clothing envelope. Self-care. Self-care now has $20, or is getting an additional $20. So it now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40 in self-care. My friend just went and got, I don't get my nails done very often. I would love to. I think people that have their videos where they have beautiful nails, I think is awesome. I feel like with kids, and as often as I'm running around, like I just am not good at keeping my nails. Like if I get them painted, I feel like they chip so easily. But my friend just went to get her nail. She got gel on it, and she got a staph infection from the place that she went to and getting her nails done. She got like a little cut and it got infected, and she went to the doctor and they were like, we're pretty sure it's staph. So now I'm like, I'm never getting my nails done ever again, because now I have new fear unlocked of getting staph. Lola and Luna are getting 25. She's like, I don't know if I should tell the health department, like it's people's livelihoods, but also I want people to stay safe. I was like, I don't know, sister. All I know is I'm not going to get my nails done. No. All right. Lola and Luna now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 45, 50. There is a nail salon near me that I've heard really great things about, and I know that they're super clean. So maybe one day I'll go to that one, but it's just not something I do very frequently. All right, Kindness is getting $20. So Kindness now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. I did pull $20 from Kindness because my sister and brother-in-law, like they're married. So my sister and her husband own a brewery in a little like town on a bike trail that's near us. And we helped put it all together for them. Like it used to be a CrossFit gym before it was their little brewery. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. So Miscellaneous now has 20, 40, 60, 70. And so we like from the very beginning all poured blood, sweat, and tears in getting it up and running. We like painted it. We built all the furniture like truly by hand, got it going, up and running, moving into my kids' binder. And like when it first opened, we were the free beer tenders, the free labor. Anyway, the point of this story is they recently decided that they wanted to hire a brew house manager. So like a manager to kind of run the day to day. And in this thing, it's like self-sustaining now, super successful. I'm so happy for them. And it's just awesome to see what it's become. But they wanted to hire a brew house manager, and my brother actually ended up taking that position. He had been with his company for over 20 years, same exact company that he went to from when he graduated. And since COVID, the company just cut a ton of the workforce, but the work kept getting piled on, and it was just becoming a really not healthy situation for him, just given all the hours he was working and all the stress he was under. So he took the brew house manager position, and I'm so excited for them. I think he'll be so great at it. It's such a change from what he was doing. He was doing like business analytics and mathematics, so something totally different, but he will be so great at it. And so for his first day a few days ago, I bought them donuts. So that was the point of the story of pulling $20, why I pulled $20. from this past week from the kindness envelope, was so I could get them a little congratulations on your first day kind of gift. But I'm really happy for them. I think it's awesome. Maverick gets 5, so he now has 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, Remy. Remy is getting 5 as well. So Remy now has 10, 15, 20, 25. It's a really cool little spot too. It's like on a bike trail, so they have this huge backyard space, and especially when the weather's nice, it's a really cool little spot in this little cute, quaint downtown area. All right, Callie's getting 5 as well, so she now has 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, again, forgot to fold it back. Medical, Kids Medical is getting 25. So Kids Medical now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 45, 50. All right, Kids Activities. Kids Activities is getting 25. So Kids Activity now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, $90. Birthdays. Kids Birthdays is getting 20. Now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40. And then Kids Clothing is getting 25 as well. So Kids Clothing now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 45, 50 in Kids Clothing. Haircuts is getting 5. So Haircuts now has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. And then Memberships is getting 15. So Memberships now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. School is getting 15. Kids start school next week, and I cannot believe how the summer flew by. School now has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. They have their Meet the Teacher on Tuesday, where they get to go to the classroom and talk to the teacher, and then school starts on Wednesday. I can't believe it. And then Teacher Gifts is getting 15. The big kids go to preschool. Both of them are still in preschool, but it's Maverick's last year of preschool. I cannot believe he's almost a kindergartner. It is crazy. I feel like he was just born. Teacher Gifts now has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Everybody says it goes so fast, but it's so true. It's unbelievable how quickly it flies. All right. So that is the kids' sinking funds, and that is it for my sinking funds. So the money that I have left in the tray is what I purposefully allocated for savings challenges between the 52-week savings challenge and the vacation savings challenge. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and see what I had left over in my variable expenses. I'm going to combine it all and then see what I've got to contribute to savings challenges this week. Look at that 20. Yikes. All right. Let's go ahead and set this into the tray. And then we'll see what we can do for savings challenges. All right, so as always, the first savings challenge that I always like to start with is the 52-week savings challenge. The 52-week savings challenge is really simple. You're just going to save the amount of money for the week that you're in. So it looks like I'm in week 33 of this challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and find envelope 33 and pull $33 here. Got it exactly. Go ahead and pop that in number 33. And then I'm going to come back to the front. And I'll fill in number 33 on my tracker. And that's it for the 52-week savings challenge, the 33rd week of the 52-week savings challenge. All right, and next I'm going to go ahead and hopefully finish up the August savings challenge and the 12-month savings challenge, which I definitely will be able to do. Okay, so I have 9 symbols left in the August savings challenge. So that means to finish it, I will need $45. So let's see. I do have that exactly, but let's see. 15, 20, 25. So that's 45, right? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay. We'll do that, and then I will go ahead and fill in the rest of the symbols on this tracker. Awesome. So that is it for the August savings challenge. I'm going to fill in 250 since we finished that one out. And 250 has been my goal for every single month of the 12-month savings challenge this year, this time around doing it. You can start with, if you're just starting the challenge, doing it for the first time though, you can always start with just $1. It's meant to be a flexible challenge to help you save whatever is within your means at that point. Okay, and that is it for the 12-month savings challenge. Finish that one out. So next I'm going to move into my magical vacation savings challenge. This is a new one that I started last week, and I don't think I have enough to fill in an airfare symbol, which is fine. I actually went through and filled in my savings goal for all of the different categories. So things like packing, pre-trip prep, accommodations, transportation, food and drinks, tickets, entertainment, activities, spending, souvenirs, emergency, pet care, miscellaneous, and other. So I went ahead and filled in my savings goals for all of those, and this was one of the new products that dropped in my shop this past week. I have the Magical Vacation Savings Challenge set, which I am using to save up for a trip for the family to Disney. You can use it for whatever you want. And then I also have just a regular vacation savings challenge with a kind of typical vacation theme as well, if you're interested in that one. But I am going to go ahead, see what I got. I've got 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. I'm going to take $1 out and put it into my variable expenses miscellaneous envelope because I don't have any savings challenge goals in the savings challenge that are less than $5. So this way I'll be able to contribute and fill in an even number of symbols. So I'm going to look for a savings challenge that is a 20. I don't know if I have one that's a 20. I have food and drinks is a 15, so I will definitely do one symbol in that one. I want to find other markers because I'm going to be a purist about the colors on this one. Although the downside of that is then I have to remember which ones I used for each one. All right, so I'm going to fill in one symbol for food and drinks. And then put $15 in that one. And then I'll look for one that's got a $10 savings goal, and I can do 2 symbols in that one. All right, we'll do activities, and we'll do 2 symbols in that one. Little lamps for this one. All right. And that is it for my vacation savings challenge. All right, guys, that's it for my 4th paycheck of August. Again, I just want to say thank you to everybody so much for your continued support, for engaging on my videos by either commenting, liking. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much for that. And then a special thank you to everybody who supported my product launch on the website in some way this week, whether that was through a purchase, whether it was just logging online to see some of the new products, or a comment or email that you all sent. It truly has meant so much to me. I'm just super, super grateful for this community. As always, if you're on your own personal finance journey and following along with me, I wish you a simple budget, a calm mind, and a happy life. Thanks for watching.